Well, let me explain this. So um, I tried it with everyone. So like I don't know if I still have the if I still have the no, I don't have the messages I sent Todd initially, but that was like more than a year ago. And so I tried with Sparta, and that worked out perfectly. Like he's just like it's such a decent guy. I mean, that's the issue. I yeah, and then of course with Sonic. So with Sonic, I mean what I shared now in the corner here is still like I don't know. It's now maybe uh, a fifth of but now it's more like a fifth of what I want to discuss. And I understand. So I tried again with Ina that but my request is always this that I want like coaching for kind of the my project. So this book, this education game. If you want and maybe he's too scared. He's too scared. He doesn't want to be. He doesn't want to interact. Now, Rulas is like the biggest supporter of and I didn't know that. Also, I guess is I didn't know that he is a poker player as well. So I tried with GoDfather because I asked Todd if he wants to try this, and it was the same. I just wanted like a coaching Discord call to discuss if we can somehow combine this, and then it doesn't work. It doesn't work. They just if it's outside of their bubble, it doesn't work. And it's the same. Like it was. It was again. It was like the for this kind of community. So this event yesterday for the what was it? I fight depression. So that's actually I have to check. So 1,000. That's roughly in dollar. That's roughly a lead amount, right? So 1,337, a bit more, right? So they collected for the issue is just that the ones that are like well, depressed in our community. So the I mean I mean this is like the best you can do, but I'm so like my favorite player is Leluami, and but then you have this kind of um, uh, Lelu won the semi-final, was very and the issues were that the early stages were so I mean there we all like agree. So it just doesn't have the like Todd was commenting the World Cash Game Championship. Now there uh, it's kind of the same issue. The there are so few that are interested and are able to follow this proper, but FFA is, also Warcraft 3 FFA is so much like so many more can participate, right? And I mean, the goal should be that we like keep that alive. Now, I didn't know that Ina and Todd are on these bad terms, but what can I do? Like, I can barely type a couple lines. I I mean, yeah, and I wanted to discuss exactly this. So esports with I joined the stream. I tried once, and like about how those Warcraft 3 players ended up. Many tried with poker, and I mean, Rulas won in 2008, I guess, the EPS Alpen Abschlusscup. Now the and I cannot really switch to German, and I don't want to. So the other surprise for me was that I got those comments. So those are real comments. I checked with I thought it might be the ghostwriter again, but this is even on the old channel. I never got the comment where I didn't know. Yeah, so and this is why. So I checked out the book. So there's also Fritz Zorn, and I I have to admit I'm kind of shocked that especially also Ricklin, so I had like 200 hours minimum psychotherapy, so doctor in psychology, that he didn't know about this book. It's not like, I don't think I missed that much, but I didn't know about it, and I made this. So I basically went into the well, around here it's like the desert, right? So as far away as I can, and there I and now when I kind of read what this book is about, it kind of, it's exactly the same. Where was my so it was uh, so I discussed with Habsburg, and then I really did my uh, well, Hitler impression, but that's exactly the same. So this for him it was like 30 years. Es herrscht der totale Krieg. ähm, also for Mars, this book, he even combines it. So the 30 years war combined with, so that's how for him that was at Goldküste. Yeah. And what I can recommend is, or what helped me more is Bertrand Russell. But in both cases, so the biography, those letters of Bertrand Russell, so like this mathematician, also Logiker, Philosoph, well, the famous one that made those examples in context with Einstein, and yeah, and so that's what I wanted to offer. So they in FFA they talk about like this prison, and then there's a prison boss. So like, yeah, and like the sharks in the, so it's, yeah, it's like, but the real courage would be that we try to break out from like this a jailbreak from the Nietzsche prison. So you are not aware how enslaved you are as a man-child. And it's not just man-children, it's even worse with women-children. So it's not like, sometimes that can be entertaining, but you have to, so I think Ina does that reasonably well. I think he improved. So you have to separate it, but it's difficult. So if it's like your I don't know. I would have preferred. So that's why I asked Todd for coaching. I would have. That would have been my preferred interview. So from the esports perspective, I have now discussed it with Sonic, but as long as it's not exactly there, and I hate Grubby. I hate my brother. My brother is completely different. He's like the Hearthstone Grubby fan. I hate it. I cannot really properly well, cannot really properly explain it, but it's like it's a mix of that. I'm kind of jealous and like but it's still like it keeps this rivalry keeps and when Sonic or like Leon matches up with Grubby, I still like watch that. So I'm like one of the hate watchers of Grubby. So yeah, but now for this I try again to present so like, because they don't so the same in Sparta's community. So like the depressed ones. So Sharky was cranky yesterday. So why is like I offered that. So that's why I hopped on the stream for a couple minutes. So why is never someone like doing some like counseling in the voice channel? It's the same in the well, the FFA. The FFA doesn't even have a voice. Oh, yes, there would be a tavern. So like, just write me a PM so we can meet up in the tavern if you have like questions. And you don't even have to talk if you're too scared. It's just I cannot do it otherwise. Yeah, and like ChatGPT written stuff is even worse. So I try to reduce that. But now an overview, because for the first time in I don't know why, suddenly the well, it's I hosted it on Catbox. And somehow that works again. So now I also like my pictures, they are back on Royal Road as well. So this it was the thing with the so the meme with the T missing for like like T is cancelled even in Insant, and then this Grünspan-Träuschling. So Grünspan-Räuschling, if you take out the T. So there you would need a bit of language skills. But now it works. So now I kind of regret that I stopped hosting the pictures because now so this Colosseum. The Colosseum initiation. Yeah, so now all the pictures are back, and that's why I added this because I thought they would be gone. but now they're back. So there is even the crocodile alligator mask with my rap. Yeah, it's all back. And so like there is this there is and the best part is for the first time my homepage appears exactly like I always wanted. So like with the picture on the side, and I don't know, like that's my achievement for this year. Yeah, so there you would find help. You have an opportunity. Like you can check it out uh, from the recordings of our like audiobook attempt, the podcast. So like even for all those incels and incels written in small lettering, that would be the opportunity, right? And for now it's free, or I even pay the testers, right? And yes, the first clear, well, there is some small print attached, but I can guarantee. So like, but there is this gamer path. So with this Colosseum and dungeon crawler. But you find everything. So like eben this cloak and dagger, um, and so Wehrgeld, what that means, oder in what currency and so on, and then well, assurance call. I always have to include assurance call. Now the yeah, like now with the pictures, and then of course the dungeon crawl. So the first that defeats Kerberos in this dungeon crawl with the dagger and cloak, you find in the code bestowed by the well, blowjob cup and fairy. It's all explained. Like eben, there are free spins. So this is the roulette explained, right? The roulette infernale. And you just have to purify it. And now that's what makes me so sad. Well, yesterday it was all about that's the only like active supporter from Switzerland. Now it's maybe not but like very active chatter and so on. And I even got like a subscription donated yesterday in Sparta's channel. So like they talk about like that they are writing books about Dungeons and Dragons, so like the board game, and they are game hosts, but they are too scared to engage in like it that's what makes me this yeah, that what makes me this like sad as well, hopeless, like they have nothing in the longer run, and that's not like you cannot maybe Todd managed it, but besides Todd no one will like be able to full time go like uh, yeah, and then also like full time, yeah, and then there was well with well all those games, and at some point we have to grow up, and then it's about this well then it's about the question. So I was not so that's so I met them yesterday again, also my aunt, my was heißt das, Kirchenratspräsident Uncle, and like he's such a man child as well, and my cousin is exactly on the same track. So if you stop at the question um, uh, um, eben, I that's exactly the same as the Ukrainian psychologist, by the way. So my uncle, so he just believes that everyone has like a part of God in them. And that's what is the issue for me with this book, because also of Zorn, Mars, he hates God, like he hates everything, and eben, like it's the, and there are other philosophers that it's like the cruelest world that still somehow functions, so kind of this, and that's why you cannot stop there. So for some it seems enough. So like this pastoral assistant here as well. So Hüppi, well has now a big garden and is kind of well, but that's well, it's kind of a distraction of reality as well. So yeah, and yeah, we would need to discuss. It's way late. Like it doesn't work. The communication doesn't work otherwise. And then there is so just for those and maybe there's this other path. So if you kind of unlock the soul of this dagger, which is connected to the most famous Age of Empires 2 caster, also female caster. Well, it's basically her name. Like if you unlock that properly, then the story can continue as well. Because for the real which you find through the homepage and everything. So for the real scientific proof of the Gottesbeweis, that's like a paper, and that would be this elite amount, so more than 30,000, right? Written like lead in numbers, and so this is just from today. So the ghostwriter has now this like marathon going on, and that's something I'm quite happy about, that I have this contact back, and this is from Turkey, the sunrise. Now I showed that I'm awake as well, sadly, but it was because my flatmate had to like this early shift, so yeah, and that's the game. So you and the difference is that this author from that was 50 years ago, so he was ahead of time. So this incel, like he has this example that he wrote down, like, I'm lonely, and did nothing else the whole day. Now that's what I always had with me, so this roulette I created. And 42 is just the answer of everything, so it stops with 42. Now it's the exact same I did. So it's just to show like I'm up, right? And it's the exact same I did already in 2020 in the clinic. So I just measure until I hit the 42, and then there is like a max and a min, and so this is the accuracy of synchronization. So an estimation of the measurement error. And then, even if you have this background with physics, then you have a measurement series. Then it's about time, and there is nothing more fascinating than time. And there I could and I did. So there I could So there are at least 5 Nobel Prizes involved, and then like eben the lecture would start, right? And then this greeting, so this Flair von Numbers, so unser Kampf 693 is if you do like perfect numbers, if you do the well just the prime factorization, so then it's the elite, so written, so because it's like so 693 prim fuck. So it's not the prime number because the sum is the Quersumme is 9. So 9 is always 3 times 3. And then with that we can write, also 3 times 3, 7, 11. With that we can write E, L, I, I have to point it, so E, L, I, T, E. So that's this connection, right? And then there is this prayer and so on. But that's not needed for the lead challenge. That is part already of the elite challenge. So the lead challenge is just preparation and like this math puzzle and so if you don't find the passwords, but I basically revealed it again. And then that so I revealed it in with the word value and this comment. So I was a bit too excited that I got a first real comment. But I mean, oh no, it's this one. It's this one, I guess. So yes, this is a hint for the password, right? What I wrote here. But this part that 99.7%, it's the same with like even though Bertrand Russell tried everything, so it's maybe like there are less than 3% that even would be able to estimate from the formula everyone knows from Einstein how long the sun will burn on. So that's really like about as simple as calculating the diameter of the like Earth if you know like the it's all as simple as like yeah. I mean it just that's just or yeah, but if you can calculate one, then you can calculate the other. So it's like yeah. So basically, or the Umfang. So the Umfang, if you know the radius, something like that. It's the same. You just have to handle an equation and move r or x on one side, and yeah, and then fill in those numbers. And well, that's so sad to see that, for example, my aunt, like she doesn't get that, and then the issue is that she doesn't really allow that, like that's something I would have easily picked up on my own in elementary school if I had access to like ChatGPT or Google. And they even if this is around, they don't get it. So that's another task. You would have to have the patience to explain them. But it's not just women that are like, for me this is always the case. So like there are not 0.3% in poker or when it comes to physics. It's just a fact. And but that's the sad part, that there is no movement, not even a thought about. So women, and I think that has to be discussed. So until 50 years ago, that was another fact. So more than, well, it was a small minority that experienced proper orgasms. Now, this is something that changed, right? So now it might be around here, well, at least a big part now has this like Anspruch for that. But men, like, we don't, like, we could experience the same full body orgasm. You have to understand that it's not just about the, yeah, but I mean, that's, they don't even dare to, I don't know, they don't dare to imagine how it is to have like a carrot in their anal parts, or like, then they all, also like, that's on this dark tide post. Also, this is the realest of gamer forums that exists, right? So all those Warcraft 3, like, those are not proper gamers for the most part. This is this is not the game. This is like Age of Empires. This is for already the, also like, real-time strategy. That's not a proper game, right? There you don't have the same immersion as, yeah. But so like, that would be, that should be discussed, and there is so much downtime during FFA. That's what I offered. So like, there are like, on Ena's stream there are like, I don't know, not even 10 viewers on average. And I don't mind, we can prepare it in a Discord call. I offer $1 a minute, if you have it set up, because I cannot do it. So I would like to hop in, and join. So like it was in the, yeah. But I know they will not. Like, ToD. That's the same. That's the issue always. Like, he doesn't dare to listen this. He doesn't have the attention span for something new, and that's why, in every regard, it's like, of course you don't become like a prodigy poker or chess player when you start in your late 30s. But those are even like the question, if God exists and what that means to believe in God for this wager and so on. Those are the questions that will have a meaning for the next 50 years. Like, you don't always have to, it's not always to be about the speed run. And so in this case, they don't get it, and it's really like, it's free. It's free roulette spins for 5 Swiss francs each, with rewards. You just basically have to read it and do it step by step. Yes, there is like a first clear concept, but if you are kind of schooled in like critical thinking, the effort to solve those puzzles, it's this simple. You wouldn't need 3 hours. The issue is that they invest a lot more and don't dare to ask the questions. So you have to ask questions, and that's what they don't allow in those. That's the same as an incel forum. Like, they expect that you are like part of it, and then you share whatever. Like, I mean, it's not that those memes, like, I find it I find it real. I find it real funny. Those like it's those this kind of man children behavior, but it's not all there is, and you have to like you cannot, yeah. I mean, yeah, but that's what I'm offering. So a real way to and for me it was more like 10 years, and the mental hospital visits I have behind me, like and this with the cancer diagnosis, like especially mentally, when your like doctor uncle tells you it's likely that well, this is well, there was something on the MRI picture, and I had already a headache that I couldn't sleep. So like you prepare for like 2-3 years left, and it's the first time in 2023 until well, the Friday where I committed digital suicide on so a year ago. So today, that I forgot to mention as well. So today is the 14th, right? Yeah. But that's when Kaffee-Bach, Karl Philipp Emanuel Bach died, right? And because 188 is already occupied by the Passionsfrucht word value, I chose 288. But it's just he died in 1788, right? So yeah. Now I can finish with the permutation of 1337. So 37 31 or 13. Yeah, 3713. Well, what else do I have? It's not possible. Like, it's not possible. So the lecture, like it's not possible. Like it might be to make this presentation with the future AI in a couple years, but it's not there yet. Yeah, so it still needs the beta alpha testers, and yeah, that's basically. Or I'm still looking for the fellowship